I'm going to give you a few statistics on our education system. Here in Indiana, when you adjust for the cost of living, we spend the third most in the nation.
But we're also very, very supportive of public schools because we realize that's the greatest way to really minimize the achievement gap is if we really work on bettering public education.
With November's midterm election in the U.S. Congress coming just around the corner, the national debate over partisan politics is heating up, spreading from politicians in Washington, D.C. to college students here in Bloomington. Tonight, IU Democrats and Republicans are offering their perspectives on the direction America is going in the new decade. Tuesday night, two political student groups, IU College Democrats and College Republicans, had a pre-election debate over the topics that have been raised up nationwide in the last few months. The two groups each sent 5 representatives to present their perspectives on issues that Americans care about the most nowadays. During the 1.5-hour debate, both groups reflected their political disagreements in several short segments.
The Republicans are going to fight to make student learning the primary consideration for teacher promotion and recognition.
You're not going to see Democrats saying that they're against choice for education. We're supportive of charter schools.
One representative from each group responded to debate moderator IU Student Association President Michael Coleman asked, ranging from domestic to international affairs. In going over questions at national and global levels, including healthcare reform, economic stimulus, homosexuality rights, Bush tax cuts, immigration reform, and the Middle East, the two groups did not have too much sparks. The Democrats generally suggested a liberal take on all those issues, while the Republicans were pushing forward hard policies on protect the foundation of America.
One of the things that I think is really incredible that Democrats are supporting is the DREAM Act. The DREAM Act is an act that would make it so that a person born of 2 illegal immigrants would be able to gain citizenship either through going to school in the United States or serving in the military.
The Republican Party is really very pro-immigrant. We advocate Arizona's law because it prohibits racial profiling outrightly. All it does is shore up federal statutes that already exist. And when the Obama administration, when the DOJ finally brought their lawsuit against Arizona, it didn't mention racial profiling. That's the interesting thing, because they know that they had no case against racial profiling for Arizona.
Now, I heard my Republican counterpart mention that he had seen a couple examples around town, but didn't really think that there was a lot of big infrastructure projects going on. Well, that's simply not true.
Both College Democrats President Kelly Smith and College Republican President Justin Kinsolver said the debate shows good political involvement among college students.
Well, I thought it was a great debate. We got to hear a lot of the differences between the Republicans and Democrats. That's good to give students, this kind of experience when we have an election coming up in less than a month now. So it's very important that they hear our stances on issues. That there is a choice between lower taxes and higher taxes, and smaller government and bigger government and things like that.
I think it was a phenomenal opportunity, not just to hear issues, which we did talk about on a national level, but also we talked about local and statewide issues as well, because we have races all across the board. So I think it was really a phenomenal opportunity. I'm glad with how it was handled. I think they did a great job of hosting the debate, and I really think it will spark a lot of discussion afterwards.
Kevin Wong, Hoosier News Source.